Hi there. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to use the shear lashing to make a tripod. So I went out and I found 3 sticks. If you can, try to get them the same length. If not, as you can see, they're a little bit off. So what I did was I made the other end away from where I'm going to be lashing them together. I made that even down there and I let the extra stick out the top up here. So the first thing you want to do, and I will tell you, forewarn you here, that this will be a lot easier if you're using bank line or even paracord. This big thick rope, this isn't going to be real easy to get this made, but I still want to use it because I think it'll help you see a little better what I'm doing. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to tie a clove hitch to start our lashing. Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to try to get these kind of lined up so they're not too bowed out, but you'll see when we're wrapping them they're going to be spread apart a little bit anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to kind of weave this in and out between our logs. We're just going to go over, we're going to go under, then we're going to come back over, then we're going to go in between again. So like I said, we're just weaving this back and forth over this. Now, depending on how much cordage you have, make sure that you do at least 3 wraps, but if you have extra cordage, or if you're going to be keeping this up and using this as a more permanent tripod, I would do 4 on this, just to make it a little bit stronger. So now, as you can see, I have 3 wraps for my lashing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some frapping. So I need my frapping stick. I'm going to have to hold these up a little bit because what we want to do is we're going to be frapping each of these in between here. And we're going to do this, once again, a minimum of 3 times. If you have extra cordage, go ahead and do it 4. But you want to at least get 3 fraps in between these lashings. This might be a tough part too, to get them down in there. And then once I get one whole frap, I'm going to take my frapping stick, I'm going to wrap it around a couple times, and I'm really going to pull on this and get this nice and tight. I'm going to keep pressure on it while I'm doing my next one. I think for tripods, it probably is easier to take your frapping stick out each time, but just make sure that you're keeping the tension on the line as you're going through, even when you don't have it hooked to the frapping stick. But you still want to make sure you frap every time, because especially with the paracord and the bank line, you're not going to get as good of a pull on it as you are with this stick in here. Now, once I get my 3 fraps on this one, next time I come under, I'm just going to kind of go over and I'm going to move over to the next one. And I'm going to frap the next one 3 times also. Okay, so I have my 3 fraps on that, and then I'm going to finish it off as with our other lashings with a clove hitch. pull it tight, and you can either, if this is going to be a permanent thing, cut it off, just leave yourself a little bit there, or if you might want to take it apart and use the cordage again, just go ahead and keep it on there. You can also use it if you are using this over your fire. You might want to have a little piece of rope hanging down to hang your pot on or something like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually move the camera back a little bit and get a full screen here. I'm going to show you how to set this up then. So just hang on one second. So here we are with our tripod, and what we want to do now, I've just taken my extra rope here and thrown it up over the top to get out of the way. But what we want to do is we want to take our two outside legs and we want to cross them when we set this up. That's really going to make this tripod really nice and sturdy, and it's going to really tighten up your lashings in here. So there you have it. We use the shear lashing, and we lash 3 sticks together to make ourselves a tripod. Okay, thanks.